try not to get too overly excited about games when they are announced, but sometimes a game is announced and revealed, and it looks like it's a game specifically for me. And Balan Wonderworld was the game specifically for me, directed by Yuji Naka. Oh, I don't know, what has Yuji Naka done? Maybe he made Sonic the freaking Hedgehog. You ever heard of Sonic the Hedgehog? He's kind of a big deal, you know, but more importantly, Yuji Naka made Knights, and I'm one of the 7 Knights fans in the world, but I love Knights. I love Knights as a franchise. I love the Saturn version. I love the Wii version. I love when Knights appears in other Sonic games. I even own this stupid thing here, this Knightopia pack for Knights. It's for the Japanese PlayStation 2. A well-adjusted individual would not own this, but I'm not a well-adjusted individual. I am a fan of Knights. So when I saw Balan Wonderworld, I was like, oh my god, it's like my AAA Knights game. But no, you know, the demo came out for the game. Some people slandered the demo, and I was like, okay, this is ridiculous, people. Let's remain calm here. This game, I'm sure, is fantastic. It's published by Square Enix, but the crazy thing is the intro for this game is actually really good, and it's pretty much just ripped straight out of Knights. You pick your character, either a male or a female character. You're at a park scene, and there's a basketball goal. It's just like when Elliot was in Knights, and he was on the basketball court, and he was getting bodied on the basketball court by the other kids, and then he got the power of Knights within him to release this inner beast within when he just dunks on everyone. He's like, yeah, suck it, and he's just like, yeah, makes everyone on the court his bitch, and it was just very exciting. So I was like, okay, you know, this looks good, and then the game starts up, and you see the overworld here. So this is the overworld for Balan Wonderworld, and it doesn't look that good. It doesn't look that good. Now, obviously the Nintendo Switch isn't the most powerful system on the marketplace or anything like that, but I've seen pretty much, I don't know, every 3D platformer that's come out for the system has looked a bit better than this. Let's look at this water over here. Is it really water? I don't know, because it makes the same sort of effect as it does on the land. So yeah, now I've played through this demo already, so I know what to expect. I wanted to experience it, and just as I experienced it, I realized something's gone terribly wrong with this game, and it's breaking me as a human individual. Things are getting crazy on the farm here, folks. Things are getting crazy on the farm. So here we are in the game itself. Now, I have actually played through the demo like I already said, and basically you're getting things like different costumes. Your different costumes have different abilities that you can do different things in within the game. One thing I find very interesting is all of the buttons do the exact same thing depending on the costume. So our little Tasmanian werewolf devil here, dude, he just jumps. No matter what button you press, he jumps. And there's a lot of buttons on the Nintendo Switch controller, and you can see he's just jumping for every single one of them. Kind of interesting, but you know, whatever. Looking at the graphics of the game, I think the world itself, the art style is nice. It's just the execution of it. We got Farmer Ned over here, you know. Hey, Farmer Ned, how's it going, buddy? Doesn't want to hang out. No, don't leave me, Farmer Ned. Just like everything I love in my life, you leave me when I get too close. The werewolves are dancing. They're hanging out. They're juking the job. Yeah, I want to dance with you. I want to. No, they leave me once again, just like everything. So the gameplay of the game has you basically collecting these little gem things. The game does a terrible job of telling you really anything, which is kind of like in Night style, so I don't hate it, but most people will. And you're basically collecting these gems, and then you put these gems in the overworld, and it makes the overworld become more, you know, I don't really know, like these little creatures follow you around and they can eat the gems that you put down. They kind of remind me of the creatures in Sonic 3D Blast. So now we get this, you get the key to unlock the werewolf costume, which we already have. And the werewolf costume allows you to break through stuff. So, you know, it's kind of cool. I don't hate the costume system in the game. I hate the execution of the costume system in the game. And you'll see why in a minute. But yeah, so, you know, it's just... Oh, where you going there, buddy? Oh, you're going through the painting. That's kind of cool. You know, it's a little puzzle. Why does the painting get all gray, though? And then when I get closer to him, why is Farmer Ned there and then Farmer Ned needed leaving? He's like Jesus. He's always watching over you, but like he's not trying to help you. I would think Jesus would try to help me. Why isn't Farmer Ned trying to help me? The camera, as you can see, is not great either, and you can control the camera, but it definitely sort of has a mind of its own. Now we're seeing the combat in the game because this is the main enemy here, and they're going to put some enemies down in the combat. Wow, that's something spectacular. But let's get down over here. Everyone's cheering me on until they leave me, and you just kind of press the B button or the A button. It really doesn't matter what button you press, and you jump and you kill them. You did it. You did it. And don't think that the boss battles are going to be any better than this, because we're going to show you a boss battle here. Now, let's get another costume. There's a key over here. We're going to get this key. Oh, good puzzle mechanics here. And this is like the first level of the game, which I assume is going to be the full version of the first level of the game. And it's just like, you're not really showing me much of anything. The bunny guy, he can jump across large gaps and hover. And no, Farmer Ned! Now, you might see this ominous hat over here, and this was a section of the game that I was actually very interested in because you play as Balan. So I was thinking to myself, okay, this is going to be cool. This is going to be like Knights where you're flying around and different things, but no, like he's flying around, but I'm not controlling him or anything like that. And this is what you do. You match up the silhouette of the shadow and you press the button. And that's it. That's the whole mechanic for this. You match up the silhouette, and then a lot of silhouettes come. What do? Oh, you press the button, because it could be any button, really. It doesn't really matter, and you did it. And then there's like slower silhouettes. It's just like, this is such a wasted opportunity. You could have thrown some Knights-related stuff into this to make it more interesting for fans of Knights, who, let's be realistic, the 7 of us were going to be the ones who were going to buy this game, and you just completely biffed it. Like, this isn't fun, matching up shadows and stuff like this. If I wanted to do that, I'd play Sesame Street or something like this. It's just I did it. Yay, I'm the king of the Balan sections of the game. Do things get better in this second level of the game? No, not really. You do get a new costume. There's a couple different costumes that you get. Now we have this new costume here. Oh, what does this do? It's an interesting looking character. Oh, it's the Daddy Long Neck costume. And now we have a long neck so that we can get these things, the gems that are up top. Like, I could have just jumped, but Daddy Longneck's character cannot jump, because this is the only thing that the Daddy Longneck character can do. So it's kind of like, okay, you're collecting statues as well. There's a bunch of different statues you can find within the levels to unlock more levels. I guess that's kind of neat. It's just, I don't understand what this game is offering. Like, why is this game unique? What are these little bubbles that constantly pop up on the screen? Do you notice that? Like, it's driving me absolutely insane. I don't know why it's happening. I want to dance with you guys. Why do you constantly leave me? Why does everything leave me? It's just, here's a fun costume, by the way. Here's a fun one. So you get this little dragon dude, right? And he shoots little power puffet, fire at enemies. But the thing of it is he can't jump. So I have all of these buttons. Why can I not jump? I don't understand the limitations. And I guess, it sort of plays into the gameplay. Here's a puzzle. Here's a puzzle for the game. Watch this awesome puzzle. We push the button. What's going to happen with the ball? Oh, it's going to go in the hole. It's going to go in the hole. Oh, my God. It went in the hole. I cannot believe the ball went in the hole. And now we could go to another portion of this level of this awesome game that's totally not breaking me. And why did you guys just pop up out of nowhere? Why are you so excited? If you're so excited, help me! Help me! Farmer Ned is sad, 'cause his farm is going to hell. And here's a big scary boss creature that's gonna kill you, Farmer Ned. Now, no game would be complete without a boss battle, but what I find very interesting about the boss battle is look at how quickly my character is moving. Why does my character not move this quickly when, I don't know, I'm playing the whole rest of the freaking game? Like, it would have made the experience much more enjoyable. And this boss battle is just absolutely ridiculous. So you can see here there's different keys. You got to use different costumes at the right time. So it takes 2 seconds to beat. Like, here, we're gonna literally beat this boss in like 2 seconds. So you smash this little thing here, you come over here, you get close to him, he's gonna shoot the tornadoes, and then you shoot the tornadoes, and that's it, we've beaten the boss. We have beaten the boss of level 1 in what, 20 seconds? Like, blotches in Farmer Ned's face. You couldn't even make this texture look nice for me when I have this little dance scene, everyone's breaking down. Like, this is just absolute insanity. This is like your father leaving for years after releasing a bad video game, Rodea the Sky Soldier. He's like, oh, I'm going to the store. I'm gonna buy a couple packs of cigarettes. And then he falls into the freezer and becomes a freezer geezer like in the Simpsons episode. And 3 years later, he comes back and he's just back in your life. And you're like, oh, I'm just supposed to accept you now. Just like everything I love, everything I give my hope and trust into, it lets me down. It defeats me. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't want to hate this game. and I wanted to love it, but this game has just absolutely broken me. It's really just showing me that don't have hope for anything. You know, don't get your hopes up, don't get your dreams up. Stay realistic, stay grounded. You know, if something it sounds too good to be true, it's literally too good to be true. I was supposed to go look at like a house today that I was considering buying. I'm not leaving the house today. I'm depressed. This game has absolutely broken me. It has crippled me as a human being, and why did that thing change? It doesn't. Nothing tells you anything in this game. It's ridiculous. This is Balan Wonderworld. It comes out on the same day as Monster Hunter Rise, and I would probably buy Monster Hunter Rise over this game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, my descent into madness, and yeah.